Hi everybody, it's Dad Dougherty. Today I'm making chili, but first,
Coffee.
ginger ale.
Alright, this is Dad Dougherty's famous chili recipe. We've been meaning to vlog it for a while, it just hasn't happened. We need ground beef, or sometimes we use the meat mix, like
Tri-mix.
the pork veal, yeah, ground beef mix. That's good too. We're gonna go with 6 pounds of ground beef, 1 pepper. You could do more. Our family's not like, I can't do a lot of pepper.
I have a secret for it though too.
Yeah, he grinds it up so I don't get too refluxy.
They'll see it, but yeah.
Okay, onions. We like these chili packets. I don't even know what brand it is. Carol Shelby. I don't know. Oh, Carol Shelby.
That's actually Carol Shelby is,
Your cousin or something?
no, does the Shelby Ford.
Oh, really?
It's a famous car person, yeah. Not my cousin.
Crushed tomatoes or stewed tomatoes. I don't know, Josh wanted to go with crushed today. Diced tomatoes.
Actually, those are fire roasted diced tomatoes too.
Well, that's gonna be a little spicy.
Well, I got the Rotel.
And we got Rotel.
Oh,
If you can find these with the Italian seasoning already in it, we prefer those. We haven't been able to find that lately. And then dark red kidney beans and light red kidney beans, and then he sneaks in spinach, and the kids don't even know, so don't tell them.
So you'll see me. I'll blend up the spinach, the onions, and the pepper. I blend it up into a mash and pour it in. I found it creates a good flavor consistency, and also for my tactile kids, excuse me, there's not a lot of chunky stuff in there, so it's.
Yeah.
I found it to be beneficial, and they love it. They don't even know spinach is in there.
They don't know. Nobody tell them.
Yeah.
And then did Zoe say she's eating it?
She's not, but
Okay.
I just in case.
We're not. Okay, so Zoe is anti-corn. So sometimes we put corn in, sometimes we don't. But we're not gonna put it in because then Zoe will eat it. But it is really good with corn added.
Yeah, especially like summer sweet corn, the fresh off the cob summer
Fresh
sweet
off
corn.
the cob from around the corner farm.
It's great. Yep.
All right, let's go.
Okay, we get started.
Where'd the twins go?
They're upstairs. So start by taking all of the tomato products and dumping them in the crock pot.
Okay. Would you like me to get the Blackstone started?
Yes,
Now
please.
that you've taught me how.
Yeah, so typically I cook the meat in, I use a big pan to cook the meat, but today I'm gonna use Blackstone since it's a nice day out, and I don't think it doesn't really change the flavor profile, but it's just easier to, less dishes. Trying something new. I've never used these fire roasted tomatoes, so it makes any difference. Change the makeup of it, I guess. It's funny too because when I first started making chili, I would just add like 1 can of Rotel, and like I've kind of, as the recipe has evolved, I've settled on 3. The kids don't ever find that it's too spicy or anything, so it works. probably one of my biggest passions is making chili.
I don't know if I cleaned that grill right. You're gonna check it.
Sure.
You just had chocolate, Mom. No, let's give your belly a little break. Would you like some water?
So now the beans, we open the beans and then we rinse them. I like to rinse the beans for at least 5 minutes. It makes the chili less tooty, if you know what I mean. I won't use these whole cans. I'll use 3/4 of it.
The water's taking forever. Does that mean?
No, it just does. Just takes forever. I don't know. Sometimes it works. I think if the water, because it's attached to hot water, if the water works. I gotta fix it. Add it to my summer honey-do list. Oh wait, it's
I'm gonna do this.
it's almost over. Could you please grab a blender for me?
Yeah. Whoa. There are a lot of babies in that one.
That's a mother load.
Holy cow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There were 12 babies in there.
Seriously?
No, you're joking.
Holy cow. I thought you were counting the seeds. I was like, why is she counting the seeds?
counting all the baby peppers.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
Dixie.
How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Actually, I learned that answer. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I learned that answer from Sesame Street just recently. I thought it was like a peck of peppers is like 14. Could be. Correct me in the comments below. I don't quite remember, but I was watching Sesame Street with Bodie and Harley, and that actually came on. Well, you got your phone right there. Google it. A peck of peppers was 14. I think.
2 gallons, 8 quartets, or a quarter bushel.
How much is a bushel? A quarter bushel is a peck.
Yes. Therefore, a peck of pickled peppers would mean a large quantity of pickled peppers. Yeah, 2 gallons. Yeah.
Is it pickled peppers or is it just peppers?
Peter Piper picked a peck of
Pickled peppers. But are pickled peppers pickled? Why are you picking peppers that are already
does
pickled?
make sense.
Sorry. I should have done more research about the pickled peppers. So now we're on the onions. You know what's the weirdest thing? Every time I said this, I don't know who I said this. I said this to one of the kids. My corny dad joke. I don't know what it is about onions, but every time I'm cutting them up, I always cry. I'm like, Dad, that's because of the onion. So if there's tears streaming down my face, it's tears of joy because I'm making chili. I suppose that could be my line, but first, chili. Now my eyes are starting to tear up. It's just so emotional. We got everything. We got our peppers, onions, and spinach, and I will blend this up. As it starts to get down, I'll add a little bit of olive oil to it. As Ray calls it EEOV, right?
EVOO.
What?
EVOO.
EVOO. Love Rachel Ray. Your blend. I know it looks disgusting, but smells good. And add the beans. So that much beans are left over. You can kind of see how it is in the colander. Then we give it a stir and mix up all the good stuff. I actually like sometimes, I prefer the orange. I like adding color, the different colors to it, but it's fine. It changes up though. So green. Sometimes I like to add carrots too, but I didn't today. Depends on what I'm in the mood for.
Mom?
Yes.
So I get that stuff. I get
Your car is still open.
I know.
I get the mix added in, and I turn it on a low heat while I'm cooking the meat just to get it warm. And so when I add the meat, it just starts flavor saving. Like I said, I'm gonna cook this out. My head's cut off. I'm gonna take this out to the black stone and get this cooked. I'll take you out there.
How did I do?
What'd you put on it?
A container of that stuff?
A whole container?
Yeah. Too much? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, honey.
dinner today?
Huh?
Dixie's helping us off the pizza. Now, how many chili packets are you adding?
2. I don't add, so they give you cayenne, like a little cayenne to add some spice to it. But I don't do that because I put in the Rotel and stuff.
Gotcha.
I don't want to make it too.
Yeah, our family doesn't like stuff too spicy. Alex and Josh do.
But you can, I mean, that's the thing. Ooh, keep bringing it again.
I know.
That's the thing about chili, though, is that you can always add spices to it, but if it's too hot,
Yeah.
you can't take that out, you know?
Is that a leaf?
Yeah. There you go. That was a bee. You know, I give chefs a lot of credit because when I'm doing this, it really works your forearm.
It's gonna be like a new spin. It's gonna be like fire roasted blackstone flavor.
Well, the meat's gonna have probably like less of a boil to it and more of like a burger
Right,
type thing.
right.
So I'll take it off once I don't see any pink meat in here. That went quicker.
Yeah,
And less messy, as I said earlier. It's like,
yeah.
I gotta do it cleaner. So the reason to delay it out like that is just to get the grease off. It's going to be a meaty one. I'll do it low for 3 hours.
Okay.
200.
Yeah. Those are cornbread muffins. Yeah.
You have this.
You want just shredded cheese?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like shredded cheese.
How about on top of chili? It's delicious.
Yummy.
Okay, so whenever Josh makes chili, he makes a double batch of it, so we use the leftovers another day for chili cheese dogs, which is like one of our other favorite things. So we always plan it that way, so we have it for 2 meals. So what we do is we literally just take the foil,
My
line
name is Cookie Dough. My name is Cookie Dough.
My name is Cookie Dough. And right. Put it in the fridge, and then we'll just get it back out the next day and put it back in the Crockpot. The kids did not care for the new brand of cornbread that I got to try, so fortunately chickens are allowed to have cornbread, so they will be getting a treat.
Thanks for spending time with us today. You are strong, you are beautiful, you are loved, you belong, and we are so proud of you. See you next time.